Hi, this is Frank Buck, and this is the place to be if you want to get organized and make it look easy. Imagine you and a friend are enjoying a picnic when suddenly you hear a scream. The child is drowning. The two of you dive into the river and save the child. No sooner do you swim ashore than the sounds of another drowning child summon you both back. After rescuing that child, you hear the screams of another and another, all children being swept downstream by the river. You're surprised to see your friend leave. Where are you going, you ask? He answers, I'm going upstream to tackle the guy who's throwing all these kids in the water. Well, this parable, commonly attributed to Irving Zola, serves as the opening to a new book by Dan Heath. Its title is the same as the name of this video. Well, that simple story reveals a compelling truth. We often spend far too much time handling the results of a problem and too little time solving the root causes of that problem. I think of that book often as I run across the following three characters. Now, these are not characters in the book, but rather they're the names that I've developed on my own for some of the people that you and I meet each day. First up is the four-letter word user. I've been part of many telephone conversations where the problem was a communication failure higher up in the organization. I point out the upstream problem that caused the issue. I usually suggest the conversation be reported up the line to the person who can actually fix the problem. But more often than not, I'm met with the four-letter word, just. I'm just the receptionist, the person says. I'm just the repairman, says another. That one four-letter word turns a noble role into a powerless job. I'm just is the enemy of progress. Those who answer the phone and see customers face-to-face serve as the front line. Make no mistake. They are the connection point between the valued customer and the executive whose company depends on keeping customers. The common questions they field downstream serve to highlight the problems that the executive could examine upstream. Next up is the job description specialist. Now, this person is a first cousin of the four-letter word user. You recognize this person by the frequent use of the phrase, it's not my job. It's the start of a self-fulfilling prophecy. When people offer creative solutions based on their knowledge of the organization, smart people begin to notice and value their input. Consequently, when it's time to hand out promotions requiring the ability to see the upstream problem and apply some creative thought, well, guess who gets the nod? And the job description specialist gets left out and doesn't have a clue as to why. And finally, we have the busy bee. Well, this person knows a problem exists, but don't ask this person to do anything towards solving it. The busy bee is too busy handling the unending stream of problems. There's no time left to figure out how this unending stream could be prevented. Take time to save time. What are the poorly designed systems that cause you misery on a daily basis? The world is hungry for people who can see the same problem everybody else sees and devise the prevention nobody else has explored. And if you think your boss doesn't care about good ideas, give it a try anyway. Who knows? He or she may just have watched this video. Ray Sidney Smith and I discussed Upstream on a recent episode of Productivity Book Group. You can listen to that podcast episode in the blog post. So go over to the post that goes along with this video. If you're not already in that post, you'll see a link to that podcast episode and be able to enjoy it there. Hey, if you like this video, how about giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel? And check out these other two videos and have a look at the other videos on my channel. I'm sure you'll find something to help your productivity go up and your stress go down. This has been Frank Buck, helping you get organized and make it look easy.